Good evening and welcome to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. We are here in Lenoir, North Carolina tonight as Ashe has traveled to face the Hibriten Panthers. As with me, always with me is Mark Hudler. And Mark, we're facing a very good Hibriten team tonight.
Yeah, of course we talked about it on the way down, Dusty. Everybody knows what we're big battle tonight with the 2A defending state champs. And, of course, looked up some stuff today. They're also ranked 8th in the state according to Max Preps in all classifications in North Carolina. So we're going to face a very, very good football team tonight.
And we'll get straight to our Black Point points to know. The first point tonight for Ashe County is stop the run. The Panthers have probably one of the best ground games in the state of North Carolina, and they're hard to bring down.
Yeah, just got a lot of speed, a lot of athletes. Of course, the same offense we've seen last week, so maybe that'll help us some. We've done a good job against Watauga, but a little bit of a different animal. They have a little more speed than Watauga is the one thing. And, got to stop the run. That's definitely going to be key to try to make them pass the football tonight.
Second Black Point points to know is protect the quarterback. Hibriten is notorious for bringing blitzes from everywhere, and they really like to get after the quarterback.
Oh, yeah, and, of course, they know we're going to, throw. We've been running more this year, but also, on the way down, and unless we're mistaken, I think the first 6 plays last year, they blitzed on 5 of them. So, and if I'm not mistaken, at home last year, I think they got 4 sacks out of that. So, yeah, just going to be a very athletic team, very aggressive defensively. Tall order, but, hey, just come down here and compete and see what happens.
Our third and final Black Point points to know is last year, Hibriten defeated Ashe 42-0 up in Ashe, but put up 35 in the first quarter. They like to get off to a strong start.
Yeah, just, again, they got off to a strong start at Ashe last year. And, of course, our guys they kept battling last year. They really did, but just a very good football team. So, I hate to keep saying it, it's going to be a tall order for the Huskies tonight.
As we watch the Hibriten Panthers run out of the woods through the smoke and the music, it's probably the coolest entrance we see here on Sky Zone.
Yeah, it's a real cool entrance. Gets the fans really excited, and I'm sure the way they come in, it gets these kids really excited to come out here and play some football too.
Now we'll get to our Dr. Pepper players to watch, and a player to watch for Ashe County is the senior tonight, Zach Baird. He's a defensive lineman, and he's really got to get to the backfield tonight. He can't let the very talented Hibriten offensive line push them down the field.
No, you can't. Like you said, Zach's a senior. He's been playing great so far, and he's just got to keep it up and keep playing hard. And like you said, stop the run. So Zach's going to be big tonight with, of course, his other teammates in there trying to stop this Hibriten run tonight.
And the Hibriten player to watch is Marquand Jones. He's a 6'1", 222-pound running back who's the power runner for the Panthers. The Huskies really have to fly the football. You're not going to bring this guy down typically with one guy.
No, and, he's in that fullback position. Of course, they're going to try to establish him first. And, we got here and we watched him warm up, and he's 6'1", 225, did you say? 22, and I don't know that there's an ounce of fat on this young man's body. He is a well-put-together specimen, as they would say.
Watching the pregame, Ashe County has won the toss, or they will get the football. I'm not sure they won the tosser, but they will receive the football first. So Ashe County does like to start with the ball. So we're here at Hibriten tonight in Lenoir, North Carolina, as Ashe County takes the lead. Ashe did win the toss, and they will take the football. So we'll get ready here football Friday night as we hear the cannon sound here at Hibriten.
Yeah, that's something they like to do when they score. Hopefully we won't hear it too much tonight. But as you said here, good chance for this Husky offense to get on the field and come out and something good happen and maybe get a score here and get us off to a good start.
Back for the Huskies is Poe, Peterson, and Shepard. as we get ready to kick this football off.
To receive for the Huskies, number 1, Austin Pogue, number 7, Branson Shepard.
Yeah, Mark, and looking at the max prep, Hibriten's actually ranked 213th in the nation.
Yeah, just a solid football team. I mean, we can't give them enough accolades. And getting ready to kick this thing off here and to see what happens. Uphill battle tonight, like we've said more than once, but just come out down here and compete and see what you got.
So we get ready to kick this ball off. Ball in the air. Looks like it's going to be taken on the 20 by Peterson. He is up to about the 30. Going to be tackling about the 28-yard line. So we'll see this Husky offense get going here with Luke Cutler at quarterback.
Stop by Hibriten's North Gray battle. Huskies take over 1st and 10 on the 27-yard line.
So ball will be placed at the 27. Like Huskies come out. 2 receivers to the field side, 1 receiver to the boundary.
Looks like we're in our double back set here, so maybe we're going to try to establish the running game.
And they fake the handoff to Peterson. They look to throw. He's got a man down the sideline. It's Poe. He's caught it up to almost the 40-yard line.
Nice start. Good throw there by Hudler. Nice catch by Poe going up to getting it. But I'm going to say one thing here just up top. I wish Luke would have looked over here at this side. He had Cold Iron streaking down the middle of the field wide open. But that's a great play, great start right there.
Huskies hurry back to the football. Cutler in the gun. Still 2-by-1 set for the Huskies. Poe the lone top receiver. They do hand it to Peterson this time. Looks like he might get a yard or 2 on the forward progress.
Yeah, just come back with the zone read right there. Peterson, well, he might have got a yard or so, but, you know, you got to do that, keep him honest. Had a little bit of a hole there to begin with, but it closed up pretty quick.
So we're up 2nd 9 ball on the 46-yard line. Huskies stay in the same formation. They're going to motion Poe this time. And they fake the jet sweep, and Poe and Peterson run into each other, and then there's a host of Panthers in the backfield.
Yeah, just, you know, and we've talked about this all year so far. Just a mistake. You know, we're moving the ball. Of course, it's you're timing that where you're going to fake it to Poe and give it to Peterson, but the timing was just off, and they just collided. So that helped the Husky or the Panthers defense tremendous.
Yeah, so that will bring up a 3rd and 15, and that's the down and distance you probably don't want is 3rd and long against this very aggressive Panthers defense. Hudler in the gun, takes a snap, looks to throw. He's got Cold Iron across the middle and broken up at the last minute by safety.
That's just a good defensive play by the DB. Looked like you had him open there for a minute, and he made up ground and knocked it away.
Yeah, very speedy secondary for the Hibriten Panthers. So Peterson will be on the punt for the Huskies.
Carson Pilkington back to receive for your Panthers.
It's a good snap. Peterson with the punt. And it rolls into the end zone for touchback.
Yeah, pretty good punt right there. I thought it was going to roll out of bounds for us and start them deep, but now we're going to get to see this Husky defense come out here and play against this high-powered Panther offense. And just to go back there a little bit on that last play, man, we had a chance right there to make a good play. Pretty decent drive, really, to start. I know it was, 4 plays and an incomplete and then a punt, but not bad. We had a couple of good things happen.
So the Panthers take over on the 20. 10:23 to go here in the first quarter. Still a scoreless game. Hibriten's first time touching the football. And it's an option. And Ashe County's right there. Didn't make the tackle, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. Pretty good job pursuing the football, but you got to make that tackle there.
Yeah, he could have tackled him, for a minimal gain. Well, he still only got 4 or 5 yards trying to get to the outside. Nice job there. Just got to break down and make that tackle. But, these Hibriten guys, they're pretty elusive, so.
2nd and 6 from the 24 now for the Panthers. They motion a man. And handoff on the misdirection. And good job, Branson Shepard, right there for the tackle.
Yeah, good job. He did drag him enough for a first down, but not a bad start, making them earn it there. He just barely got the first down, but nice job right there on the little misdirection play, staying at home, being pretty disciplined right there defensively.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 30 for the Panthers.
But not before picking up a Hibriten Panther. And that's a Farm Bureau first down. Go Panthers.
.58 to go here in the first quarter. Hibriten on the 30. Motion to man. And they got a flag down. They handed off up the middle, but the Huskies, another good job.
Not bad. I mean, 4 or 5 yards, but that's sort of what Hibriten's want. I think we're going to have some motion penalty here. Yep, 2 people moving at the same time. So there's a mistake by Hibriten that we could help right there, help the Huskies out there a little bit. But like you say, not a bad job staying in there. I just don't remember Hibriten being quite this good with their ball handling like I mentioned last week. And I'm talking about the fakes and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell who has the football at times.
He's been on these first couple of plays, and I thought Watauga was really good at it. Hibriten might be a little better so far early in this game. It's hard to tell who's getting the ball, so they've got to stay disciplined, and so far they have.
Another thing Ashe County's got to do is they got to take advantage of these mistakes.
They sure do.
And the handoff right up the middle, and he breaks a couple tackles, and he might get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, still a pretty nice job, but you got to get a lot of people to the football on that first hit because these guys are elusive. They're pretty daggone strong, and it's going to take good team tackling all night.
That was Marquand Jones on the carry for the Panthers. 2nd and 9 now for Hibriten. A motion man and a handoff, that misdirection play once again. He's got nothing but green grass in front of him, Mark.
Yep.
And he will score. That is number 25, McKinley Witherspoon.
Yeah, and I think we heard that name a lot last year. He's one of them returners. Good football player. Another one of those misdirection, made everything look like it's going back the other way, come back with a little crossbuck. And this time they got the cornerback blocked there real well. He hit the seam, and it was Katie Bardador.
Yeah, once he got in the open field, there wasn't no one catching him. So with 8:46 to go here in the first, Hibriten gets on the scoreboard first, 6-0, and PAT to come.
Griffin Bryson now to kick your extra point.
And the PAT is good.
Extra point is good.
Yeah, of course, makes it 7-0. Yeah, of course, you score here 7-0. Ashe is getting ready to get the ball back. Just a nice drive there by Hibriten, and their big play offense. Of course, looking at some of the stats this week, a lot of their drives last week were 1 or 2 play drives, and that's just going to be a key tonight. We have to stop the big play.
Huskies will get ready to receive this kickoff. Peterson, Poe, and Shepard back for the Huskies.
Huskies number 1, Austin Poe. Out to kick for your Panthers, number 40, Griffin Bryson.
Bryson on the kick for the Panthers. And it's a squib kick, bounces at the 20, picked up by Peterson. He's across the 25 and fumbled the football. We'll see who'd come up with it. Looks like it will stay with Ashe County.
Yeah, the ball did come loose, and I'm going to tell you now, Peterson got up in there and sort of danced around a little bit. You can't dance around against these guys. You've got to get that ball and get north and south, see what you can do. But second chance for this Husky offense. They've done some good things on the first drive. Of course, had a chance to really pick up the first down. Just a great play by the DB on Hibriten's side. But let's see if we can just move the ball, maybe get a score.
2 receivers to the field, 1 to the boundary. Poe's the top receiver to the boundary. And looks, he's got Cold Iron up the middle and is incomplete. And he had a mark.
Yeah, I mean, you're paying the 2A defending state champs. That is a play we must make. Ball's there. Just a drop, that's all you can say.
I think that's the same play they ran to start the game.
Yep, and he was open, and he didn't throw it to him that time. Same thing. He was open again, and he hit him right in stride, and we just dropped the football.
So 2nd and 10 from the 26 for the Huskies. Butler fakes the handoff, looks to throw. He goes across the middle to Poe, and it's a nice catch. Poe's at the 50 and gets up to about the 43-yard line. Good catch and a heck of a throw by Hudler. He got that one through.
Yeah, pretty good throw. I mean, he threw it high, and that's one thing we know about Poe. He's a very athletic kid. He went up and helped his quarterback out and then got some yards after the catch.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Hibriten 44 for the Huskies. As looks like Hudler's going to change the play. And he hands off to Peterson up the middle. Peterson makes one guy miss, and he tries to bounce out, but his knee was down.
Yeah, Peterson's pretty good change there, too, because they went with pass coverage, didn't have too many in the block. We actually had them outnumbered in the box that time to block, so Hudler did switch to the run. Just a little quickness right there, and we just didn't get much done right there, but that's okay.
Yeah, very quick and athletic defensive line. Looks like Hibrite's going to bring some pressure this play.
Yeah, it does. They hadn't blitzed yet, which sort of surprises me because they blitzed. We got a flag.
There's that another mistake.
Yeah, and I don't know, was we really lined up? I thought Hudler was still maybe signaling some plays there, but anyway, offsides, like you said, another mistake by the Huskies, and it's just something we've got to stop. We've done this every game offensively.
Yeah, even in the Avery win, we done it, but we got out of those holes.
Yeah, we did, and you ain't going to get out of the hole against a very good team like this.
Hudler looks to throw once again. He does get it to Reyna up to about the original line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
Yeah, they sort of covered us a little deep that time. They dropped back in the zone, so we took the underneath stuff. Reyna come real close to breaking the tackle and being off to the races. So good pickup, 3rd and 10. Let's see if we can get 10 yards right here. Now they're man. Looks like they're coming this time.
And they do bring pressure. Hudler gets rid of it. He goes at the Poe and is incomplete. No flags.
Actually, right there, when they come up and play this man, I don't know why, but he's got to go right there. That's a pretty good play and a pretty good throw, but for some reason, the quarterback and the receiver just wasn't on the same page. We're going to go for it.
Looks like Ashe County's going to go for it. Hibrite was in their punt coverage, but now they've had to get out of it.
Hey, you're playing the 2A defending state champs. You're already down 7. What do you got to lose? I like this call myself.
Hudler in the gun, looks to throw. He's got time, and he's got a man. Back shoulder throw is completed. 1st down, Huskies.
Real good job. Pressure coming. Hudler gets it off, and a great job by Cold Iron that time to adjust to the ball and help his quarterback out right there. Like he said, it was back shoulder, but he was covered pretty good. Cold Iron done a great job there helping the quarterback out.
1st and 10, Huskies from the 25. Hudler looks to throw once again, and he's going to try to get upfield. He's got a block, and he's going to pick up positive yards.
Yeah, and that's something that he don't do a whole lot of, but he picked a pretty good time right there and got in there and, picked up about 7 yards. A good play there by Hudler that time with the pressure.
2nd and 4 from the 17. Huskies trying to punch one in here. wide receivers, Poe and Raina to this side. Shepard and Cold Iron to the far side. Peterson in the backfield. They're going to motion Raina. He looks to throw, and he throws out in the flat, and Raina can't come up with it and got hammered.
Yeah, he did, and that's just a ball he's got to catch, too. I mean, it's there, but now he did get leveled.
Might have heard footsteps.
Yeah, he could have heard a few little footsteps right there, but pretty good throw. You had us covered deep, so he snuck it out there to the safety valve, and we just didn't make the play. But, hey, 3rd and 3, let's see, you got to assume I wouldn't punt the rest of the night, I don't think. So just see if we can pick up a first down and keep moving, maybe get the ball in the end zone.
6:03 to go here in the first quarter. Huskies trailing 7-0 against Hibriten. Hudler in the gun. He's got one-on-one in the corner. And they hand it off. Hand it to Peterson. He's still on his feet. And he's going to pick up really close to that first down.
I don't guess I should yell like that. I guess y'all can sorry. Good job right there, but I believe he's going to be a little short where they're going to mark him. I'm going to measure him. Now they've moved it back, so he's clearly short. Not a yard, maybe a couple feet here. So, of course, we're going to go for it. Be interesting to see what the call is right here.
So it's 4th and short for the Huskies. 5:33 to go. Ball on the 15-yard line. Handed off to Peterson right up the middle. He's got the first down.
Nice job right there. I mean, he needed one, got two, but that time Peterson was determined, and he stuck his head in there. I'm going to get this first down for my football team. So that's a very nice run right there. So far, we got a good drive going here. Maybe we can, and like I say, stick it in right here.
And we got a whistle. And now we're going to wind the clock. 5:20 to go here in the first.
There you go.
Hudler looks to throw. He's got Poe open, and Poe will score. Touchdown, Huskies.
I said the play before that he had Poe over here one-on-one, and they ran the slant route to Poe that time. Good throw, good catch, and Poe broke a tackle and got it in the end zone. Got a little life over there on that Husky sideline, which is good to see. I mean, hey, I know one of the players on the team. Of course, everybody knows that, and this is good to see. They're coming down here, chance to tie this ball game. Nobody's given them a chance in the world to even, we're talking, everybody you talk to is talking running clock and everything else, and I'm not going to say it might not get to that, but I am proud of this team for just coming out here and compete.
So 7-7, we'll take another look at that. Hudler to Poe, touchdown pass on the K&K extension screen, instant replay.
Panther fans, the Booster Club will be having $100.
Okay, let's take a look at our 4-drive summary here. That was a nice drive by the Huskies. 10-play drive started from their own 25-yard line, ended in a nice 10-yard touchdown pass from Luke Hudler to Austin Poe, and the extra point was good by Timothy Peterson. So with 5:10 left in the first quarter in Lenore, Hibriten Panthers 7, Ashe County 7.
Tonight is Military Appreciation Night. We are asking all veterans and active service personnel from Hibriten and Ashe County.
It is Military Appreciation Night here in Hibriten. They got a really good-looking H on here at midfield.
Oh, yeah, the way they done the field. Of course, it's like he said, Military Appreciation. They done it, the Hibriten H, and they done it in the military colors. It's really, which we commented before the game, this field really looks good.
The Marine Quartet to get a free ticket.
So, tie score here with 5:10 to go in the first. Huskies will kick it off. Peterson doing the kicking duties once again for the Huskies.
Of tonight's game.
And we talked about it a lot. Defense played pretty good. We just can't give up the big play. And, Hibriten's known for the big play, but maybe we come out here and get a stop and see what we can do, because the first series of plays, we missed an opportunity to pick up a first down. So, and maybe that give that team over there in the white jerseys a little confidence.
Out to kick for the Huskies, number 44, Timothy Peterson. Back to receive for your Panthers.
Peterson's got it teed up here.
Number 6, Carson Pilkington. Number 7, Marcus Jones.
Marcus Jones back deep for the Panthers. And it's a great kick by Peterson. It backs Jones all the way up to about the 2-yard line.
Get down there.
And he makes one guy miss, and he's up to the 20.
Yeah, great job by Drake Elliott right there on the kick team coverage, getting down, making the tackle. Looked like he had a chance to get outside, but we had some few people there, but Drake done a good job right there. Good job by that Husky cover team because they got bunches of speed back there returning that football.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who gets the football back in their kick return. They've all got speed.
Next Thursday night, the Spartans.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Panthers.
Our JV Spartans won last night in Ashe County. Let's support them next week at home against South Caldwell.
Scott under center, hands off up the middle. No, he keeps it on the option. And the guy cuts back, and he's up to about the 33. That is number 25. That is Witherspoon once again.
Yep, you know, nice game right there. I'm sort of surprised here a little bit, which, I mean, I don't blame them. They got speed, so they really, you know, last year and 2 years ago when we were down here, they fed the fullback a whole lot to begin with, but they're just pretty much trying to get to the outside with us right now with their speed, so 44's out of the game right now, though.
Scott under center once again. And they do hand off up the middle. And he's all the way up to midfield. Big run on 2nd down.
Hayden White on the carry for the Panthers. Stop by Hank McKenzie, but not before picking up another.
Yeah, just that time they did give it to the fullback. Maybe he's doing it in reverse order, going to spread them out a little and gash it in the middle because they just opened a nice seam and he hit it hard and got about 20 yards on the game.
That was Hayden White on the carry for the Panthers, 1st and 10.
I don't see anybody on the training table down here, but 44 is out of the game right now. Like you said, White's the fullback, and Branson gets caught inside right there. White does a good job bouncing that out.
Hayden White on the carry for the Panthers.
Yeah, White comes another carry for another 1st down for the Panthers.
But not before picking up another Hibriten Panther. And that's a Farm Bureau 1st down. Go Panthers.
4:16 to go here in the first. Still a high score, 7-7. Panthers are driving. They're up to the Husky 35.
Hey, let's see if we can bend and don't break tonight.
They motion man once again. Look, the throw. And almost intercepted. Was broken up.
Broken up by Vanoy there. Great play by Vanoy, getting out, covering the back out of the backfield. He was real close to he just got there in time to tip it away, but if he'd have been there a step sooner, he might could have got us a turnover right there, but a great play by Vanoy.
You know, Morgan, I was just noticing it's crazy the difference in two offenses. All 11 of their guys are not very far apart. I mean, they're all like in a phone booth.
Yeah, they're just tight formation. Of course, you know, this wing T type offense, and of course, and then we're spread all over the place. So yeah, it's definitely contrasting styles.
And they motion man once again. They do hand it off up the middle, and good job by Husky D line. Looks like it's Zach Bear in there.
Yeah, very nice job. And we talked about Zach at the beginning of the game. Looked like the Hibriten guy got up doing a little talking there, and I hope we can just keep our mouths shut tonight and play. But that's a 3rd and 7 right here, so this is a big play.
Will be 3rd down for the Panthers. Ball on the 32-yard line, 3:46 in counting here in the first quarter. And the handoff to number 25. That's G. Witherspoon. If he gets to the corner mark, we may not catch him. 10-5, touchdown, G. Witherspoon.
Yeah, and that's just an athletic play by daggone running back because he was intending to bring the ball to this side. We had it strung out and covered pretty good. But then when he cut it back across the field, it was Katie bar to the door.
Yeah, we didn't have anybody that could catch him. So it's now 13-7 with 3:29 to go.
Now take the extra point for the Panthers, number 40.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think Mr. Witherspoon was the offensive MVP in the state game, in the state championship game last year.
I think you're right. And the PAT is good.
Oh, good.
Oh, no good. Maybe don't look good from here.
Yeah, we got the same angle they do, but it did not look good from here, or look good from here, but it is no good. So, of course, an impressive drive by Hibriten that time, just sort of driving it down her field, down her throat pretty much, but then we had this athleticism got them in the end zone. So now this Husky offense is going to get to come back on the field and see if maybe if we can just make this a shootout tonight.
Back once again deep for the Huskies is Poe, Peterson, and Shepard. And Marky, I agree. If we can answer, then it's fine.
Hey, let's make it a shootout. You know, 2-3 years ago, Bowersman come down here and made it a shootout before the game got rained out. So maybe we can keep scoring with them and see what happens here. And also maybe this, you know, we're a step away from maybe getting a turnover right there. Vanoy made a great play by knocking the ball away, because if he catches that, there's a lot of room over here for him. So just keep playing, just keep competing, like I said.
And the kickoff will be taken by Poe. He's across the 20 up to 25. He's got a hole, then closed up real quick at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, that closed up pretty quick. It looked like a pretty big hole, and all of a sudden it just closed up on him. But then again, we'll say it one more time. This team in the Reds got a lot of speed. I mean, even their linemen are pretty fast. So, but let's see if this offense can, stay hot and see, not make any mistakes, and see what we can do right here.
Be first and 10 from the 31 for the Huskies. Huskies trail 7-13. Flag looks like it's going to be false start once again as we feel a few raindrops here coming down. So back the Huskies up first and 15.
Yeah, definitely not the way you wanted to start.
And they fake the handoff, and he's got a man. He's got Poe open, and it's picked off. That safety just baited him into that throw, and he's at the 30.
Yeah, that's a throw right there. You got to bang it. You can't try to. And what I mean by that, you got to hit him in the numbers earlier. He was open, and the safety did come a long ways to get that ball, but just a great athletic play by them, but you can't hang that ball up right there.
And, you know, that's a play maybe in the Mountain Valley Conference that you throw that throw, ain't nobody going to get to it, but here they're going to cover it.
Yeah, they're going to cover it. That's maybe it, and knocking anybody in the Mountain Valley Conference, but like you said, that's got a lot better chance of being completed because he come from the other Ashe.
Yeah. So Hibriten takes over from the 23-yard line, and we got another stoppage, and we got a timeout, Hibriten.
Timeout, Panthers.
I don't know. They must not have a player on the field. Coach looks pretty upset over here to have to use a timeout early in the game, this early in the first quarter. But right there, just a big turnover by the Huskies. So we got to see if this defense can stop this high-powered offense and just see if we can, like I say, I'm going to say it a lot tonight, compete. Just keep competing.
Veterans and active service personnel. Both Panthers and Huskies, please assemble the home side near the restrooms prior to halftime.
Oh, it's starting to rain. Yeah, a little bit, not much. Will be Hibriten's ball, first and 10 from the Huskies. Looks like about the 23-yard line. So after the timeout here, they're getting ready to be done with it.
Be sure to visit the Car Source concession stand.
Update one score. Watauga does lead Avery in the first 14-0.
The press box. They have Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, the interesting thing about that is the last game of the series, and I think I read in the paper that this is also the 50th game of the series. So they're going to halt that series for, I don't know, might bring it back someday, but this is the last game for that series, and they played that, like I said, they played that thing for a long time.
Yeah, and whoever wins tonight, they have that bucket that they trade back and forth. Whoever wins tonight keeps that bucket for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, they sure do. Yeah, that is the battle of the bucket or whatever, like you said. So the score don't surprise me. Watauga's an awful good football team.
So now we get ready to start play here once again. 3:13 to go in the first quarter. Hibriten leading 13-7. They do have the football at the 23-yard line. And they hand it off once again to Witherspoon, and better job of the Huskies there.
Sure was. Great tackle by LaCroix coming down and getting his legs. They strung it out pretty good. Because when he cut it up, it looked like he had a little bit of a crease, but the Huskies done a great job closing it up that time.
Be second and 6 for the Huskies.
For your Panthers.
Scott under center once again. And they motion a man and hand it off to him up the middle. It's number 23, and he's got blockers, and he will score. That is Marquand Jones for the Panthers.
We do have a flag on the play. It's in the general area of maybe holding. So it might be coming back, but it looks like the Hibriten players, maybe Ashe done something here. I don't know. Chop block on the Huskies here. Well, not really a block, but even if you're on the defensive line, you cannot, as a defensive defender, go straight for the legs. So I guess that's what they got right there on us. So the penalty was against the Huskies, and they'll assess it on the kickoff.
Marquand Jones. Out to kick the extra point, number 40, Griffin Bryson.
So Bryson on for the PAT for the Panthers. And the kick is up, and it is good.
Yeah, got to make sure on them. It's a little rough angle there, but that kick was good. So Hibriten cashes in on the turnover by Ashe right there. And that's definitely one thing about it. We cannot give this football team any more possessions than they need. But this is a great play by the safety. So just have to see if this offense can shake that turnover off and come back out and move the football. So they will mark off the penalty, and it'll be the Hibriten will actually kick off from the Huskies' 45-yard line this time. So you might see an onside kick or something here. Sometimes people do that.
So yeah, if he does try to kick this at all, it's probably most likely going to be a touchback.
Yeah, he's kicked the last couple pretty deep. So yeah, if he puts his foot into it, it's probably going to be a touchback, and we're going to get started on the 20. We'll see what happens.
Is teed up and ready to go, and he will kick it off, and it will go into the end zone for touchback.
Hey, he didn't get it real far in the end zone, but he did get in the end zone. So the Huskies are going to start here on the 20. Like we talked about, we can't make the mistakes, and we definitely can't get this team more possessions than they need.
Yeah, they don't need our help. They can score on their own.
They definitely don't need our help, but just, got to shake that off and just keep playing.
Huskies will come out with 3 wide receivers. Butler does have LaCroix and Peterson in the backfield.
Yeah, we're in the 2-back set right here, which we do some. So, like you said, we got 2 wide receivers up top and 1 over here, and Hudler looks like getting a little bit of pressure. They brought him down that time.
Yeah, they brought Hudler down, and that's just, I guess that's more of a coverage sack. He really didn't have anywhere to go with the football.
No, he didn't, and it's a good job of him not throwing it away. I thought he was going to slip out of there and maybe get a few yards, but he tried to get away, but they dropped him for a 2-yard loss.
So it'll be 2nd and 12 for the Huskies. Phillips comes in for LaCroix. Cold Iron and Shepard to this side. Oh, the lone receiver to the top. Butler takes it, looks to throw. He's got Poe across the middle, and he's picked off once again by number 44, and he's still on his feet. And a flag down, finally taken down by Poe.
That right there is just a bad play by your quarterback. He's throwing that thing in the crowd right there, and you can't do that against this team. I don't know if he predetermined right there, but just not a very good read or throw by Luke right there. So Hibriten's going to take advantage of it.
So they will take over. We'll see what the flag was for. The flag was blocking the back on the after the interception. And we'll see where they spot the football.
After the 15-yard penalty, your Panthers will take over 1st and 10 on the 35.
So it'll be 1st and 10 on the 35 for the Panthers. Minute 36 to go here in the first quarter. Hibriten leads 20-7.
Yeah, this Husky defense is going to have to stand tall right here. 2 straight interceptions, and we just can't do this. So just see what the defense can do right here.
Hibriten looks to throw, and he's got that man wide open. And one play, Hibriten scores.
A lot of coaches will do that after the turnover, especially with the good field position. Take a shot right there. And, of course, they've done that fake in the middle, and we're coming up. That's just a great play call, great play right there.
Yeah, I think if me or you would have caught that, we might could have got in the end zone.
I think we could have, because he was wide open. If we could have called it, though.
Yeah, that's a big if. If we could have ran that far to catch the football, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
So the PAT is no good.
So right there, after the turnover there, it took Hibriten one play. Just a great play call. Of course, they've been running, got behind us and scored deep there. About the only thing that looks like that Hibriten may need to work on is their extra point team. They have missed a couple extra points, but Huskies offense has got to shake it off and come out here and see if they can get another score on the board, because we moved the ball in the first 2 drives, and then the last 2 we got turnovers.
Well, Huskies will get ready to get this kickoff once again, trailing 26-7, minute 30 still to go here in the first quarter.
Back deep to receive for the Huskies, number 1, Austin Poe. Out to kick for your Panthers, number 40, Griffin Bryson.
I see that's more like me. I don't care if it's recorded.
So the Panthers kick off once again. Rain starting to come down once again here in Lenoir. And it's taken by Poe at the 10. He's up to the 20, up to the 25, still on his feet. Going to be tackled there. It's about the 25-yard line.
Yeah, nice job by Poe again. Good return by the sophomore there to get it up to the 25-yard line. So the Huskies will start here 1st and 10 from the 25. So we'll see if we can get this offense back on track, because, the first 2 drives, we moved the ball pretty well and scored there. And we just can't turn the ball over. 2 turnovers, and they've scored twice. That's the difference in the game.
Edler takes the snap, hands it off to Peterson. He's got a hole, and that hole just closes real quick.
Man, it's about like you said, Mr. Farmer. We had a good view at that one right at us. Had a big hole there for a second or 2, and when he got in it closed real quick. It did pick up 2, though, so a positive play.
But Mark, the size of that hole when it opened up looked like he could have ran for days, but it just closes so fast.
It closed extremely fast.
Edler takes the snap, looks to throw. And he gets it to Poe on the shallow. We do have a flag.
That's probably going to be holding against the Huskies right there, the way it was thrown. Did get a little complete there on the shallow, so it's going to come back.
47 seconds left here in the first quarter. Huskies still trailing 26-7. It is a hold against the Huskies.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
That will be a 10-yard from the spot, so that's going to back the Huskies up even more.
Yeah, and you got to be smart down here, not just to give them up another score right here, because you're on the 10-yard line. You got a long way to go for a first down. So just again another mistake by this offense, and first two series we looked pretty good, and just sort of come unglued here for a minute.
Second and 26 for the Huskies. Hudler looks to throw. He's on like the 2-yard line. He's taken down. That's just a big man making a sack.
Yeah, ain't much you can do there. Just blew by one of the offensive linemen up there and just sacked the quarterback for another loss. So now we're inside the 5, third down on the 4-yard line. So I don't know. Probably might throw it deep right here, just hand it off and try to get you a little room to punt.
Yeah, they'll probably let this one run out to the end of the quarter.
I think they're going to let the quarter run out here and talk about it.
End of halftime. Drawing will take place midway through the third quarter.
So, yeah, they are going to let this run out.
Last week, someone went home with $1,500 cash.
So at the end of one, the Huskies trail 26-7 from Lenore. We're back to the second quarter of the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week after the break.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles. Service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
So welcome back to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. We are here in Lenore where the Huskies are facing the Hibriten Panthers. Huskies trail 7-26, Mark. It's been, we started okay, but then it was all Hibriten after that.
It's been all Hibriten. Of course, the 2 turnovers on your last 2 offensive possessions. Now they're sort of whipping us up front, so we're 3rd and 28.
It is 3rd and 28 from the 4 for the Huskies. Hudler takes a snap and just hands off to Peterson up the middle, and he's going to get 5 or 6, just try to get a little room to punt.
Yeah, pretty safe call, pretty safe play. I mean, you still got to keep battling and keep working, so that's the right play. Let's see if we can get a punt out of there. Ideal spot for them to come after it right here, being you're punting it out of your own end zone, but let's see if we can get a pretty good punt and see what happens.
Peterson does stand in his own end zone.
Next week we'll see your Panthers number 6, Carson Pilkington.
That's a good punt by Peterson. Peterson got a real good punt right there. Punted it out of bounds, which is also smart, not to punt it back here to some of that speed.
So the Panthers will take over. Looks like they're going to take over the 34-yard line. So short field once again for the Panthers.
Yeah, but that's out of that end zone and then bringing a little pressure. That's still a pretty decent punt. I thought it went a little, but of course it did go out of bounds. So the referee, they done their mechanical marking him up there. So yeah, still good field position, but I still think it was a good job getting that punt out of there.
So it's 1st and 10 from the 34, 11-18 to go here in the second quarter. Scott under gun once again. Looks like he's going to change the play. And they motion the man once again, hand it off. No, Scott's going to keep it, and good job that the Husky defensive line.
Yeah, because they sure fooled me. I thought the fullback had it right there, but the quarterback kept it. Run the same play in the JV game last night with some defense. It's just thinking to the fullback and you little, I guess, power dive with the quarterback there. But very nice job by the Huskies right there, defense.
Good job, Ryan Blevins in on that tackle.
Yeah, one of those sophomores playing good out there. And Noah Vanoy also on that side, keeping it turned in and everything. So just a nice job right there, keeping them to a 1 yard gain.
And the Panthers do split out 2 wide receivers this time. Scott in the gun, motions the man, and he hands it to him on the sweep. And he's got blockers, and if he gets outside, he's at the 5-10. Touchdown, Panthers. We had hands on him, Mark. We just couldn't break him down.
Couldn't get him to the ground. Just athleticism, speed, and power right there is all that was. We had 4 or 5 people that had shots at him and just could not get him to the ground.
And that was number 27, Skyland Thomas on the carry. It's now 32-7. PAT to come.
Out to kick the extra point, number 10, Payne Dallas.
And the extra point is good, so it's 33-7. Hibriten.
Yeah, what is that? After the Huskies score there and tied the score, it's been, I guess, 28 unanswered here. Of course, off a couple of turnovers by Ashe, which helped them, and you don't need to help a team like this. So just got to come out here, keep your heads up, try to get a good return right here. You know, we got 10 minutes left in the half. See if we can get another score on the board, and just keep playing and see what happens. Of course, Hibriten getting ready to line up, kick again, and here 10:25 left until halftime. Hibriten Panthers 33, Ashe County 7. Of course, we got Poe and Shepard and Peterson back for the kick.
So for the Huskies, number 1, Austin Poe.
Check the score. Watauga is now up 28-0 over Avery.
You got any other updates or just
East Wilkes is leading. And the ball will roll down and just die on about the 5 yard line. Good job by Peterson, still on his feet, gets it up to about the 15.
Yeah, and that ball looked like it was going to roll out of bounds, and I think he was sort of going to try to let it, and it just died right on the sideline, so he had to pick it up.
Like a pitching wedge.
Yeah, good kick there, you know, kicking in the short corner, not giving him much room. Good coverage. Let's just see if this offense can get back on track here.
Mount Airy is up on Elkin 8-0.
I'd say that'll be a pretty good ball game tonight. Of course, I knew Elkin was going to be for real, and, you know, after beating North Surrey last week, that shows that they're going to be a pretty good football team.
Against a pretty good Mount Airy team.
Oh, yeah, tonight, yeah, that'll be a good one.
Udler in the gun, 1st and 10 from the 22. And Peterson trying to fight for extra yards, and he may get 1 or 2. Although the ball was not on the 22-yard line. That scoreboard was wrong.
Peterson on the carry.
Yeah, got a little bit right there. Well, he got about a nice pick up of 4 yards right there. So now we're bringing Dylan Hutchison in, so we're going to go with the two back set and just the 3 receivers. Of course, their backs can come out of there and catch it too. So let's see what we come up with here on 2nd and 7.
Other hands off up the middle once again to Peterson, and he's going to lose yards.
Yeah, just that defensive line is sort of having their way right now. So we just got to figure out something here where we can get this offense back on track here. We're going to bring up 3rd and 7, no gain on that play. Now we're up with the 3 wides to one side and got Poe over here on the short side of the field.
It is 3-1 for the Huskies. Other looks to throw. He's got Poe on the cross shallow, and he gets it in the middle to Shepard for the 1st down.
Peterson, and give the line some credit right there. They give Hudler plenty of time because Blanchard had to come clear and hit him right in the hole, and just a nice pitch and catch right there for the first down.
9:07 to go here in the first half. 1st and 10 from the 37 for the Huskies. And Hudler fakes it to Peterson, and he gets it out to Shepard. And Shepard tries to get upfield and tackled.
Another there, just a timing route. Hudler connects with Branson again. Pickup of about 3, but a pretty nice play right there.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Dark one. 8:40 to go here in the first half. Only a 2-yard pickup for the Huskies. Hudler in the gun. 3 receivers to the field side. Poe, the boundary receiver. And they bring the blitz, and they get it out to Peterson. He makes a one-handed catch, but then they just cover the field so well.
I mean, in the blitz right there, you got to throw it to your hot guy, and he looks wide open for a second, and boom, next thing you know, there's red jerseys all around him. I mean, I don't know what to do. That's a 3-yard loss.
Yeah, I mean, it's the right throw to the right person, and he should get positive yards, but they just react to the football so quick.
Yeah, I think I said this last year, that it's about as fast a defensive team as I've seen. I don't know if they're quite as fast as last year, but they're still pretty daggone fast.
Yeah, and Hudler looks to throw once again, and he gets it to Poe on the shallow, and he tries to get upfield, and he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th and 9 for the Huskies.
Yep. Of course, 4th down. Yeah, we're going to punt right here, which that's pretty good. We did move the ball a little bit right there. On that play right there, if we get a block, we might get more yardage. But good, they're playing this sort of deep now, where we hit them deep early, so we're taking the short stuff. And that's just not a very good punt. Could have been blocked. We do have a flag over here, so we'll see what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, he just stopped. I don't know why he didn't block it. He could have took it off of Peterson's foot.
Yeah, it did. And like you say, the defender just stopped, and I guess Peterson seen him is why he kicked it that bad.
We'll see what the flag is. They're talking about it an awful long time.
Yeah, I don't know what he could have had over. He's got holding against Hibriten. Huh. That's interesting.
So we'll move the ball back for the Panthers.
Ten-yard penalty will be assessed from the spot the ball was down. Panthers will take over 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line.
Clear the field.
And it looks like we may have a lightning delay here.
Official timeout.
Unless he's giving them a heat delay.
Well, let's see if we can get a call.
We want to give a special thank you to Coach Crisp and the Panther baseball team for their assistance.
I think he's just giving them, I guess it's a hot muggy night.
They do a tremendous job for every home.
Yeah, we did see some lightning off in the beyond the trees. Yeah.
I thought it might have been a lightning delay, but no. Not yet. It is sprinkling a little bit. Not too bad. But it's definitely dark back towards the hills, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely is. And, I mean, it's dark no matter which way you look around as far as the clouds go.
But I guess, of course, and this is a safety thing that the state of North Carolina is make these guys do. On a hot, muggy night, make sure you get plenty of water and all that good stuff. So, and, of course, this defense is coming out here again. They're bound to be getting a little tired. They've been out here. Of course, the offense did move the ball a little bit on that drive and give them a little bit of break. But just see if we can come out here and get a stop. And like I say, I've said it before, you just got to keep playing. You're here. You might as well keep trying to compete and do the best you can.
Hibriten offense comes out once again, 1st and 10 from the 25. 7:08 to go here in the first half. Huskies trail 33-7.
Thank you, Lenore Krispy Kreme, for your support.
Scott in the under center once again. They motion the man, and he hands it off up the middle. And he only got about 3 yards, maybe 4.
Yeah, just power run right there is all that was. And, just noticing here, these Hibriten line, man, they stay on their blocks to the whistle. They was pushing poor Hank McKenzie 20 yards down the field till they heard that whistle.
I really thought the guy was still running because they were still blocking downfield.
I did too, but he wasn't. But they waited till they heard the whistle, so that's good for them.
Hibriten does split out one receiver to this side. And handoff is up the middle of the fullback once again. And he's going to have enough for the first down.
Yeah, just a nice little 7-yard gain, just a dive play to the fullback. And he's not as big as, I think 44 must have some injuries or something going on. But this little guy here is not as big as the other fullback, but he's pretty strong and shifty in there.
Go Panthers.
Yeah, it's White on the carry. So 1st and 10 from the 29, 6:07 and counting. Panthers moving the football once again, leading 33-7. And they motion to man and hand off to the fullback. White once again. He's trying to get to the outside, but he's going to get up to about the 45-yard line. Maybe a gain of 7.
It's just pretty simple football. Hand it to the fullback. Let's power block them, and let's pick up 7-8 yards to carry.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 for your Panthers.
Lightning once again.
I'm sure they got their detectors and stuff out here, so it must not be real close, or they'd take these kids off the field. So, because they do watch that pretty close.
2nd and 3, just over 5 minutes to go here in the first half. And they motion. They're going to option to the field side. The quarterback's going to keep it, and he's going to get across midfield up to almost the 40-yard line.
Yeah, nice play there. Nice option play by the quarterback. But I tell you what, if he pitches that ball, I think they're off to the races, because we had nobody on the pitch back right.
Peterson, but not before picking up another Hibriten Panther.
Peterson in on the tackle.
And that's a Farm Bureau first down. Go Panthers.
No defense.
Yeah, we're going to have to check that. I don't think it was Timothy Peterson on the tackle.
It was probably LaCroix.
Yeah, it was probably number 14, Alex LaCroix on the tackle. And they option to this side, and he caught it, and he's got blockers, and he spins. He's still on his feet. And finally taken out of bounds at about the 33-yard line, maybe 32.
Just nice job right there. Pretty good job by the Huskies right there. But just, again, athleticism from a running back. And keep a few little spins, broke a tackle or two. And then LaCroix keeps playing. LaCroix's going to play every down, and he gets out there and he makes the tackle.
And that's a Farm Bureau first
So
down.
4:31 to go.
We are asking all veterans and active service personnel at this time, if you would please report to the restrooms down the flagpole end of the field. We would like to give you special recognition at
Mark, you talked about it a minute ago. That defense has got to start to be getting tired.
Yeah, and I mean, and especially this style, they just pound on you. Nice job right there. I don't know who got the penetration.
James Scott on the quarterback keeper.
So Vanoy and a couple of them getting tangled up over here. That's Zach Bear again making a nice play right there.
If you are a veteran or active military service person, if you would please report down near the Marine Corps tent.
3:53 and counting.
In our halftime ceremony.
2nd and 8 now for the Panthers. And Mark, they do something that we don't see a lot anymore is, they still run a player in to call a play.
Yeah, run a player in, steal huddle. I mean, that's beginning to be a thing of the past, but they're very good at what they do. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And it looks like they're going to throw on 2nd down. He's rolling to his right and finally gets it, and incomplete, I think.
Yeah, incomplete. Official said did incomplete right there. Of course, sort of a rollout, and we had it covered good. We had the deep guy covered good, short guy covered good. He really had nowhere to go with the football, so give that Husky defense some credit there. Nice job. What worries me there is when you get that guy outside the pocket. I thought when he got out there, I seen a lot of green grass. I thought he figured he would take off, but he wanted me to throw it that time.
Please report to the Marine Corps.
There's 3rd and 8 now for the Panthers. Motion to man and handoff on that reverse. And man, Witherspoon is gone, Mark. That is so fast.
Oh, I mean, he just hits that seam, gets north-south, and I mean, it's like a rocket shot out of a cannon. That's a lot of speed right there.
We had guys in position, but they didn't have a chance to make the tackle.
No, we had people there, and he just ran by them. That's about all you can say.
So that brings it 39-7 PAT to come, and they must have put the cannon up, Mark.
They probably ran out of gunpowder.
For your Panthers.
And the PAT is good. So it makes it 40-7 with 3:19 to go.
Yeah, just got to keep. Well, there's the cannon. So they hadn't run out of gunpowder yet. But anyway, of course, your score, 3:19 left until the half. The Hibriten Panthers 40, Ashe County 7. So now, of course, Hibriten's going to line up and kick the ball off right here again to the Huskies with Poe deep, flanked by Peterson and Shepard. 3:19 left in the half. Got all 3 timeouts here. The Huskies just need to get out here and see if they can put a drive together and put some points on the board right here and just get better. So we'll see what happens here. Hibriten's got it teed up.
Griffin Bryson out to kick for your Panthers.
The referees marked it ready for play. And there's the kick. It's kicked over in the corner again to Peterson. That one's going to go out of bounds. So we will probably start with it at the 35-yard line. And actually, I think a rule change this year. Kick out of bounds is 35-yard line plus 5. So I think we're going to start at the 40 if I'm right on the rule change.
We'll look at some other area scores. East Wilkes is up on Forbush 14-12. Watauga all over Avery 35-0. Mount Airy is now up 22-0 over Elkin. Still no score on the Allegheny Bishop McGuinness score. And no score on the West and North Stokes score. Hudler in the gun. Looks to throw on first down.
There's Shepard, throw it.
And he rolls out, tries to go back across his body, and he looks like may have an incomplete pass. Try to get it to Reyna.
Yeah, fell incomplete there. Looked like he had Shepard coming across on the little flat route, but got a little pressure there and didn't. I don't guess he's seen him and tries to get it to Reyna, which is not a very good throwing across your body. Can get you in trouble like that. So
2nd and 10 now for the Huskies. 2 receivers to each side. Butler looks to throw, and he gets it to Shepard, and he's going to be close to a first down.
Yeah, nice job right there on the little post curl route. Good hook up there with Luke and Shepard, and we did pick up a first down, so we got 10 yards. I knew he was pretty close right there. Nice job by Branson catching the ball and spinning upfield and getting a couple more yards after the catch.
2:56 to go. Hudler looks to throw once again, and he gets it out to Coldiron. Coldiron cuts back. Thought he was going to step out of bounds, but he gets up to the 50-yard line.
I did too. Pretty good job by Coldiron right there. I think he sort of faked the Hibriten people out too, because they sort of let up like they thought he was going to step out of bounds, and he ducked it back inside and got a few more yards, so bringing up 2nd and 5 here.
2:30 to go here in the first half. Hudler looks to throw, gets it to Shepard once again. Shepard's going to fight upfield. He's going to get maybe 2 yards.
Yeah, just a little quick screen out here to Shepard. got a little bit of a block, but Shepherd did do a nice. If he gets a block right there, he's got a chance. But then again, like we've talked about, that speed, they close up the alleys pretty quick, but they did a nice play to pick up 3 yards.
Gain of 6 brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 for the Huskies. Three receivers to the top. Heller looks to throw, and he gets it to Cold Iron. And Cold Iron cuts back, and he probably had the first down and then tried to turn back.
Yeah, that's one right there. I mean, you can't fault a kid for trying to make a play, but that's one right there where he'd have been better off just to catch it and get straight up the field. So we'll bring up 4th and 1 right here. So let's see what we do here with 1:55 left in the half. And this Husky offense is up here, and they're still talking and stuff, so they're still competing a little bit.
Butler gets a high snap, hands it off to Peterson. He hits the hole hard, and I don't think he's going to get it, Mark.
No, he didn't. He probably lost a yard right there. Just got to give up that Panther defense right there. You know, as the old saying goes, most football coaches, if I can't get a yard running the football, then, and right there we just didn't get it. They just blew our front up right there and just stuffed the run. So bad thing is, with 1:36 left, you got to try to keep this Hibriten offense from getting another score.
Yeah, they handed it to that Weatherspoon kid again. He could run almost to Wilkes in 1:36. So.
Yeah, he probably could. He might get back.
He might with that speed. So they do come out in the gun for the first time tonight. And they're going to look to throw. And they've incomplete pass, and they didn't really look. Throwing's not their thing.
Yeah, just, and I think, man, you've said this through the years. I know I have. Just, and maybe, with the lead, they're trying to work on their passing game a little bit or whatever, but most of the times, teams that run the football do not look comfortable throwing the football, and they look very uncomfortable throwing the football right there.
They stay in the gun. 4 wide receivers. And it looks like we're going to have a false start. We call them wide receivers, but basically they just kind of split out all those backs they got.
Oh, yeah, just right there, the Panthers make a mistake, so that's a big mistake right there for them. So they're going to start behind the chains on 2nd down here. Just see if, try to hold them out the end zone right here and see what you can do. Just get some confidence going into the locker room.
Military recognition ceremony.
It's now 2nd and 15 with 1:33 to go.
Panther fans, half and half tickets will be on sale till the end of halftime. See a Hibriten cheerleader.
They come out in the gun once again. Scott in the gun. And they motion the man and hand it to him on the jet sweep. And he bounces outside. And if he gets to the corner, we may not catch him. And he is finally pushed out of bounds.
I'm going to say it again. That's just, and right there we got a little undisciplined. Our defensive ends didn't stay home, and we had nobody there when he cut it back against the grain. So we got caught inside, but then again, it's just athleticism again. We had it bottled up the way he wanted to go, but we got to stay home on the backside because when he cut it back, we're crashing down, and he got outside, and we were lucky to get him before he got off to the races. Good job by Worley over there.
And they're going to roll to this side, look to throw. It is complete. And good tackle by the Huskies. Yeah, we're going to pick up maybe 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, nice job right there. Of course, like I said, that's a nice completion out to the back here. Looked a little better there. They picked up 5, but good job by the Husky defense swarming to the football and getting him to the ground.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 for your Panthers.
Minute to go here in the first half. Panthers stay in the shotgun. Look to throw once again. And they throw to number 6, and he gets up to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, nice. Just a little timing route right there. Maybe them first couple. This quarterback does look like he can throw the football a little bit. Of course, we got Hibriten's got timeouts, but they're going pretty quick here, and just stop the clock right here, see what happens.
48 seconds and counting here, first half. He's going to roll. He's going to step up. And he throws it to the end zone, and it is incomplete. He takes off.
Yeah, pretty good coverage. And he worries me to death when he gets outside that pocket. And I'm going to say it once again. Looked like he had a lot of green grass, and he's wanting to throw that football. I'd say the Hibriten coach would be fine with him just taking off right there.
And maybe one of the things he hasn't got to throw a touchdown this year.
Yeah, and let's also say good coverage by Drake Elliott right there in the back of the end zone. Real good coverage.
2nd and 10, 38 seconds to go here in the first half. Scott looks to throw. He's going to throw it out in the flats. He has one block, and he's going to have just enough for the first down.
Yeah, pick up another first down. We're playing deep, and the quarterback's taking his underneath stuff, and he's completing them. And like I'll say it again, anytime you get any of these guys out in space, it's very dangerous.
So 1st and 10 from the 14, and we got a whistle and a flag.
There's a flag on the play.
And it will be fall.
It's a legal substitution, I think, is the signal they give right there. Of course, it'd be maybe a 5-yard penalty. And actually, no, it's on Hibriten. I was thinking that maybe
Illegal
it was on the Huskies. So that's what it was, illegal substitution. So going to bring up 1st and 15. The big thing is we need to keep them out of the end zone right here. So we got 31 seconds left. And why don't the clock stop?
And Scott's going to roll to his left. He looks to throw, and he's got a man in the flats, and he overthrows him.
Yeah, but if you're a coach, that's the ball. It was a little high, but the receiver's got to come down with that ball right there. But again, and one thing I've noticed, they're going to get this quarterback out. He don't really look like he's going to throw a whole lot out of the pocket. And like I said, once again, you get him out here in space, he worries me to death. A lot of green grass right there again, but he did have his receiver open, just overthrew him a little bit.
So 2nd and 15 from the 19. Scott looks to throw once again. And good job, Branson Shepard on the tackle.
Another little, flat route or whatever you want to call it, little short route there to the sidelines. And Branson Shepard done a nice job from his cornerback position coming up and making the tackle.
Gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 14 with 21 seconds to go in the first half.
3rd and 15 for the Panthers. Scott in the gun, looks to throw. Throws it out in the flats, and good job, Huskies tackling him.
Nice job again. And of course, he's throwing it out here, and getting him in space. But we're doing a good job coming up, making tackles, and that looked a little dangerous there. Hibriten's finally going to use one of their timeouts here with 6 seconds left. Looks like he might bring the kicker on here. Looks like he's going to try to kick a field goal to get 3 points before the half here. So be nice to block it, maybe pick it up and run it in. But let's see what happens here. Very nice job by the Husky defense on this 2-minute drive right here by the Panthers, because the Panthers have been very efficient on this drive. They've done a good job.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't really tried to throw the ball deep. They've thrown it in the flats, and you've talked about, when they get the ball in space. So
yeah, and we've done a great job
going to the football.
Yes, we have done a very good job on this drive. Like you say, getting into the athletic kids in the flats. Of course, they've got some yardage, but we hadn't given up the big play. I think this would just be a big boost for this Husky defense and the team in general if we can hold them right here to a missed field goal.
Purchase your half and half ticket and support our Hibriten Panther cheerleaders. Out to kick the field goal, number 40.
So Hibriten on to kick the field goal. Vessett on for the field goal. Snap, the hold, the kick is a 34-yard field goal. He had plenty of legs.
And I tell you what, it's, and I'm not knocking the kid, but on some of these extra points, he's barely got him over the crossbar. And I mean, he booted that one. So good job by the kicker there, but still got 2.2 here, so we're going to get a chance for a return. But I'm still going to say that's a nice job by that Husky defense right there.
Yeah, great job. The Husky defense didn't give up the big play like they had on previous downs, and kept Hibriten in front of them.
They did. They kept them in front of them, and they tackled well. So that was the key to that drive. Give Hibriten some credit there. Nice 2-minute drive there to pick up the field goal right before the half here. Of course, 2.2 left until halftime. The scores: your Hibriten Panthers 43, Ashe County 7.
2.2 seconds remaining in the first half.
So Hibriten will line up to kick it off here. Of course, we've got Poe, Peterson, and Shepard back to receive it. So let's see what we can do here with it in 2.2 seconds. He's marked ready for play here, so he's going to Hibriten up to kick it. He's kicked it. Poe receives the ball at the 15-yard line. Got a little crease. Poe may go. Got one man to beat the kicker. And the kicker slows him down enough to bring him to the ground there, but just a nice job by Poe on the return. That's a 70-yard return, and he had the kicker to beat. So you've got to give that kicker credit, and he might be a soccer player too, because this Hibriten team is really going crazy because the kicker made the tackle, but just a nice play. Nice run back by Poe, and just a nice play by the kicker.
Yeah, it's kind of a good way for Ashe County to end the half, to get a good return, end on a positive note.
And positive note right there. And hey, I mean, he was inches away from breaking it right there. Just like I say, the kicker brings him down, and he probably ain't made a whole lot of tackles because they were pretty happy. His teammates really congratulated him. But give this Husky team a little credit. I'm going to say it again. And I've worried about it all week, and I know the score is 43-7, but they have competed.
They have competed. And I'm not sure we may be the first team to put up points on Hibriten.
I think we are. We didn't score against them last year, so I guess maybe we can take that as a plus. And, we got another half here to play. And the offense has moved the ball. Their own worst enemy has been their 2 interceptions and a few penalties. So just got to keep going. But I'm going to say it one more time before we go to halftime. I'm proud of this team for coming down here and competing, because all they've heard all week in the community is you ain't got a chance. And, yes, the score's 43-7. And you can say we don't have a chance, but I'm awful proud of a bunch of young men for coming out here at least for a half and competing.
Yeah, and I agree. They have competed. And so we'll go here to halftime, 43-7. Hibriten leads. We'll be back to the second half, the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week after the break.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles, service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Good evening and welcome back to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. We're here in Lenoir, North Carolina, where Ashe County has traveled to face the Hibriten Panthers. Ashe County does trail at the half 43-7. And Mark, Huskies got off to a pretty good start, and then it was just all Hibriten with that speed.
Yeah, we tied that thing up 7-7 there, and feeling pretty good about it. Sidelines jacked up and everything else. And of course, Hibriten, of course, answered with 36 unanswered points there. That may not be right, but that's pretty close.
Cedar Rock Country Club.
But
The Booster Club is
you know,
working hard to raise funds for a
they
new
just got a lot of speed.
facility.
And I mean, you know, we witnessed it in the first half. The thing about it is we can clog up a hole, and they're just so dangerous when they cut the ball back. On that last drive, we done a pretty good job of when like 29 stopped out here that one time in the flats, and and you could sort of tell the kids were like, uh-oh, let's stop right here and surround him, and we done a good job with that. But earlier, if we overcommit one step, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. So it's just, and we knew it was going to be an uphill battle when we come down here, but we just, you know, we got another half to go here, so let's just see if we can come out and play hard, keep playing hard, because they're playing hard. I know it sounds crazy. The score's 43-7, but they are playing hard, and they played pretty good against a daggone good football team that, of course, we've said it before, ranked number 1 in the state in 2A, the defending 2A state champs, and they sure look like that they may have a chance at repeating this year.
Yeah, I would hate to see the football team that could beat this football team.
Well, I mean, when you get in them playoffs, you know, you got Shelby and South Point and some of them, which they ran the gamut and went through them last year. They got some good teams that they will play when you get in the playoffs. And me and Coach Piscopo from Ashe, if we're not that deep in the playoffs or whatever we've talked about last year, and we started to when they played South Point down here, that would be a dang good football game, high school football game to come see. Looks like we're going to start a flag here on Hibriten for not getting on the field on time. I guess he's called a delay of game against Hibriten here.
Doesn't really seem to faze him much.
Nah, I mean, you know. Yeah, so we are going to kick off here from the 45-yard line. Maybe we can get it in the end zone, not get a return. The big thing here is of course, Hibriten's going to get this ball first, and we need to keep them out of the end zone, play like we did in the last drive of the half. So just keep playing is all you can do, and just keep competing and see what happens here. Try to get a little better in the second half.
Peterson will kick off for the Huskies. As Mark alluded to, from the 45-yard line.
Or the 55-yard line, whatever you want to call it.
5-yard penalty for the Panthers for delay of game. That deep to receive for the Panthers, G. Witherspoon.
And Peterson boots it. It will go into the end zone for a touchback.
So good job there. Bad by Hibrite getting the penalty, but it definitely helped the Huskies out. So we didn't have to watch that speed. Back there with them 3 guys trying to return a kick. So they're going to start, with the ball on the 20-yard line here. And like we said, the defense last series, they bent a little, but they didn't break. So let's see if they can come out and get a stop here. See if this offense can come on the field and move the ball a little and maybe get another score.
And it looks like Hibriten has put in another quarterback. This is number 8, Darren Perry.
Yep. And it looks like they got a few different linemen, but here goes this running back again. Just big hole. And I'm going to say it again. He run over here to the hole he wanted to go to. And, coaches teach it. If that hole is cloudy, then cut it back. And he got his yards, cutting the football back, and picked up about 10 or 12 yards.
And that's a Farm Bureau first down. Go Panthers.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 34 for the Panthers. As Mark alluded to, they do have some substitutions in here to start this second half with a 43-7 lead.
Looks like they got some specialty guys in, but they still got that starting offensive line in, which has done a well of a job tonight.
And they hand it off once again. He cuts up, and the Huskies' defensive line is right there. He's still going to get 4 or 5 yards on the carry.
Yep. And again, we done a better job with the cutback that time, but he got his yardage on the little cutback and picked up 5 yards, but we did do a much better job staying at home and getting him to the ground. These guys, we alluded to it earlier. You're not going to bring any of these guys down one-on-one. Not too many times.
Memorial Stadium next Thursday, game time at 6:30.
Of course, impressed by their speed, but that offensive line just continues to block downfield.
Yeah, like we said earlier, they do not let up until the whistle. There's a pretty nice play. The quarterback keeps it, and Vanoy's had a well of a football game out here tonight on that defensive end spot. Vanoy does a pretty good job of tackling the quarterback right there. He did pick up about 3 yards, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 1. But another pretty decent job by this Husky defense. Of course, this is what Hibriten likes, 3 yards in a cloud of dust. And of course, with all that speed, that 3 yards sometimes turns into 60 or 80. But they're where they want to be. 3rd and 1, they're comfortable with that.
It will be 3rd and 1 from the 43, 10-20 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Perry turns around, hands the ball off, and Huskies hit him good contact. They're going to push him back. I don't think he got it. Well, it looks like he did get it.
And he got all that on the second effort. Like you say, the good initial, we had him stopped in the backfield on good initial play there, and then he just sort of spun and kept fighting and got enough for the first down. But good effort by the running back right there, but also a pretty good job by that Husky front line.
Go Panthers.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 46 for the Panthers. And turn around, and the quarterback's going to keep it. He's got a hole, and good shoestring tackle there by number 28 for the Huskies.
Yeah, that's Hank McKenzie there. And, yeah, you're right. If he don't get him, he hit that crease, and Hank comes up with just a shoestring tackle right there and saves a touchdown because he would have been gone. Nice read by the second-team quarterback here. Of course, Hibriten's getting their second-team quarterback a little work here, and he's doing a nice job.
We call him second-team quarterback. There's a good chance he's going to start at a lot of schools.
That's a real good chance, especially in this offense.
It's Perry in at quarterback now for Hibriten. And handoff up the middle. And he's just so fast when he hits that hole.
Skyland Thomas on the carry for the Panthers.
Like you say, this Thomas kid out here, number 27, he's run the ball very well, along with the Weatherspoon kid. And again, he just hit up in the hole and just done a good job running the football to get a first down.
First and 10 once again for the Panthers. Ball on the 32-yard line. And handoff up the middle. Good job by several Huskies.
I mean, it's just pretty much power football, and he just, 3 yards, got about 5 yards on that one. Just pretty much drug us down the field, basically, on that run.
Logan Richardson was holding on for dear life.
Yeah, until his buddies got there. And they did finally get there, 5-yard gain there. So, Hibriten, one thing they're doing right here is, of course, and this is their style. They've slowed the game down a little bit with the big lead, and they're just running the clock and taking a lot of time off in this drive.
And it's the option to this side. And that is number 25, and he is in for the touchdown. G. Witherspoon once again.
Yeah, I think that's his 4th one tonight. Got a great block out here by his wide receiver to get him down the sidelines, and then we'll say it again. We're pursuing. He cuts back and gets it into the end zone. Just not a whole lot you can do with that speed and athleticism.
So it's 49-7, and we'll see if the extra point is good.
Griffin Bryson out to attempt the extra point.
Bryson on for the extra point. And the PAT is blocked after his big field goal. And you can't get the PAT.
No, he didn't get the PAT. Good job. I don't know who got their hand on it in there, but we did tip it a little. So, of course, 3rd quarter here, Hibriten getting ready to kick off back to the Huskies for the Huskies to get the ball first time in the second half. Of course, your score's 49-7. Hibriten, and I think we will now be in a running clock situation. So he's talking to the coaches now. So the official, and that is a North Carolina rule, I guess, to say the kill rule or whatever. Once the team is up by 42, you play with a running clock. So the Hibriten has got the Huskies here in the running clock, but let's just keep doing doing what we do and see if we can get better. And we'll get home next week after 2 road games against 2 very good teams. So Hibriten is lined up to kick off. And, of course, Austin Poe's back deep, and he's flanked by Shepard and Peterson. So we'll see here. And right before the half, Mr. Poe got that Husky sideline excited. He almost broke one. Let's see if he can take one to the house right here. He has marked it ready for play. So we're getting ready for the kick. The kick is up. It is kicked deep to Poe once again. Poe receives it. Up the field, he hits the seam, but it closes quickly this time. So good hard run by Poe there. Good return still. Oh, he loses the football at the end here. So Hibriten did get the football. From our vantage point, it's hard for us to see that ball come out. But Poe was fighting for some extra yardage there, and football come out. So Hibriten will take over again.
$950.
So Hibriten will take over 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line.
Number 236 7217. 236-7217. You have 5 minutes to report to either concession stand to claim your prize.
So, Mark, if nobody claims this half and half here in 5 minutes, we can come up with a ticket.
We will draw another number.
That's pretty good half the pod there, $950. I could sure use that.
So Perry in once again at quarterback for the Panthers. And turns around and hands it off up the middle. Good job by...
Very good job there. Look like Zach again there. You know, of course, we highlighted Zach at the beginning of the game, and he's played a pretty daggone good football game out here tonight. So did pick up about 2 yards, so it's going to bring up second
half winner is 236-7217. Yeah, 5 minutes.
Yeah, Hibriten taking their time getting to the line, just kind of milk this clock out here, and this can continuous clock.
Yeah, now we're and they're slowing it down and just running the football and stand down, give to the fullback again. We do a nice job getting him to the ground for a 2-yard gain, so it's going to bring up about 3rd and probably 4 here. So let's see if this defense can get a stop right here. And of course, the offense has not had the ball yet in the first half, so let's see if we can get the ball here and see what we can do offensively.
3rd and 4 for the Panthers, ball on the 20-yard line. They split one guy out wide to this side. Motions a man. Turns around, hands it off up the middle, and the Huskies are right there.
Done a great job that time. The defensive front, and we're going to get Zach Bear one more time. Also, Logan Richardson and Vanoy. They just got great penetration right there and really just stuffed that. So that brings up a 4th and 4 right here. And let's see if we can get a turnover on downs. And like I say, see if this offense can get the ball here in the second half for the first time and see what they can do with it.
Clock down to 5:45 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Big 4th down, 4th and 4, ball on the 20. They pitch it out wide, and good pursuit by the Huskies, and he just stays on his feet, and he cuts back, and he will score.
That is just absolute athleticism right there. Noah Vanoy does a great job turning it in, and we got people pursuing the football, and we just cannot get this guy. We can't get Weatherspoon or 29, either one, down on the ground. Just pure athleticism is all that was right there. Huskies in position everywhere. We just can't make the tackle.
They score 55-7.
Griffin Bryson have to kick the extra point.
And PAT, some confusion, and now we got a timeout. Hibriten.
Timeout Panthers. Panther fans.
Yeah, couldn't get a player on the field. The Hibriten coach is pretty upset over here. Of course, Hibriten did have to use a timeout right here. So they'll come back out after the timeout and try the the point after. With 5:28 left in the third, it's Hibriten Panthers 55, Ashe County 7.
Krispy Kreme tonight and tomorrow. Buy 1 dozen of each kind and get a second dozen glaze free. We will honor this tonight and all day tomorrow. Thank you, Lord Krispy Kreme, for your support of Hibriten Panther football.
Middle school. Yeah. Now Hibriten, we're back here at Lenore, and Hibriten will line up for the extra point after the timeout here. The snap, the kick, it's up. And it is good, so that makes your score. Hibriten 56, Ashe County 7. Of course, Hibriten will kick off once again to the Huskies here with 5:28 left in the third quarter. And like I said earlier, we just got to come out here and see if this offense is going to be the first time we got the ball. See if we can just come out here and then keep playing, play hard, and then let's get ready for next week as far as that goes. We talked earlier on the way down here, me and Mr. Farmer, and people can say I'm crazy or not, but with this non-conference schedule that the Huskies play before they get to conference, I'd feel pretty daggone good with a 2-2 record going into conference. So, but we just got to keep playing here. Hibriten's getting ready to kick off one more time.
Hibriten Panthers 56, Ashe County Huskies 7.
We'll look at some other area scores here. Wilkes Central is up on Surrey Central 21-0. East Wilkes is up on Forbush 14-12. Mount Airy is up on Elkin 35-0. Watauga all over Avery 51-0.
Be okay.
And West Oaks up on Starmount 49-20. So Hibriten kicks off once again. Taking out the 15 to the 20. And Poe bounces off one guy. He's trying to get to the outside. And does get up to about the 34-yard line.
Ball did come loose again, but he was down. Nice return by Poe there. Good hard run. Brings it out. Going to start with good field position. Only bad thing here is Poe is down right now, so I hope everything's okay with that young man. So we got a timeout here for an injured player, so we'll see what happens here with Poe. He is took a pretty good shot there at the end, so he's a little banged up here.
Hey, he is, looks like he got the air knocked out of him.
Well, I mean, I hate to see him get hurt, but if I hate to say it this way, but if it's just the air knocked out of him, that is a good thing, and it does look like that's what it is. He's just trying to get his wind back here, and that's an awful feeling, Mr. Farmer.
Yeah. That's about the feeling I had trying to walk up these bleachers to get up here to this press box tonight.
They didn't bother me a bit.
Yeah. I struggled. I'm not going to care to admit it. As Poe gets to his feet, good to see him.
I believe Poe is going to be okay, so that's good to see. We don't want nobody to get hurt out here tonight, Hibriten Panther or Ashe County Husky, either one. Poe tried to get himself back in the game there. He does have to go out of play. He was sort of had his arm around the official, and I think he's trying to talk him into it, but he sent him out anyway.
Hudler in the gun, 1st and 10 from the 32. Looks to throw on 1st down, and he gets it to Shepard, it looks like, on that side.
Pass is complete to Branson Shepard.
Good job picking up the 1st down from Hudler to Shepard.
Yeah, just a little timing route right there. Nice little 10-yard route and a good throw out there. Branson comes up with the catch, and we pick up a 1st down and move the chains. We just need to get in a rhythm here, and like I said, just pick along here and play a little.
Early in for Poe. Hudler throws once again and gets it to Reyna on the crossing route, and he picks up 7, maybe 8 yards.
Another pretty good read right there, because Hibriten is playing a deep zone, so we had the underneath mesh route there. And the offensive line done a great job giving Hudler time and giving Reyna time to clear over there, and we get a little pitch and catch, and like you say, we picked up about 6, 7 yards right there.
Poe has come back in the game. Shepard will go out and catch a break. Hudler looks to throw. Steps up and tries to get it out to, looks like maybe Cold Iron over there. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one there's a little incomplete, and I know these are timing routes and stuff like that, but they closed on that one pretty quick, so you might want to think about maybe an out and up right there. But anyway, good job. Hudler did throw it to the outside where only his guy had a chance, because if he leaves that inside, it's probably an interception.
Yeah, it looks like Hibriten is going to help us out. They did jump off sides, so that will give the Huskies the first down. And we'll take all the help we can get at this point.
We sure will. Like you say, all sides there by them didn't pick up a first down. So we'll move the chains and we'll keep pecking along here.
Good drive for the Huskies to start this second half. Hudler looks to throw and falls incomplete. Looks like the receiver had it. That was Cold Iron, and he then dropped it.
Hayden White on the coverage.
Yeah, another little out route there, and Cold Iron just dropped that one. Of course, they had it covered pretty good, but we would have picked up maybe 4 or 5 yards if he holds on to the ball. Maybe they're trying to get him to cheat up a little bit here and hit something deep, but that little out route's worrying me to death.
Hudler looks to throw and throws that out once again to Poe, and he did get the catch. Bring up 3rd and short now.
8-yard gain brings up.
I tell you, that's a good throw and a great catch by Poe. Just a good job by Poe there, laying out, keep getting his feet in bounds, and another good timing route. But Poe, throw was a little outside, and Poe did make just a great catch right there to help his quarterback out right there.
Let's get behind this defense.
Hudler in the gun, fakes the handoff to Peterson and gets it out to Poe once again, and it is incomplete. So bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and you're going to go for it right here. Looked like they had it right there. I don't know. Poe didn't realize where he was at on the field there, I think, and caught the ball, but he was out of bounds. He got to stop right there on the sideline and catch that, because it was open and it would have been a first down.
So we have Shepard and Cold Iron to the field side, Poe the boundary side, 2 backs in the backfield. That's Hutch and Peterson, and they fake to Peterson. They do a pump and go, and he's trying to get it to Poe in the back shoulder throw, and if he's in bounds, great catch, great throw, first down Huskies.
The catch for the Huskies.
Yeah, just that time we sort of faked the out and ran the up, but they covered it real well. Just Hudler sort of put it up there to a daggone good receiver, and he comes down and makes the play for you. So good throw, good catch, just a good play there by the Huskies to keep this drive alive.
44 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Huskies trying to.
It looks like he's changing it.
Hudler is changing the play.
They're blitzing. Here they come. Get rid of it. Don't throw it off your back foot.
And off the back foot, and it is picked at the goal line by Hibriten. They're going to try to return it. And he's got 1, 2 blockers, and then finally a tackle made. As Hudler throws the interception into goal line, returned up to the 21-yard line. And it looks like that's going to be the last play here of the third quarter. As we only got 4 seconds left here in the third. So at the end of the 3, Hibriten leads 56-7. We'll be back for the fourth quarter on Sky Zone HD Game of the Week after the break.
56, Ashe County Huskies 7.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles, service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Welcome back to the Sky Zone HG Game of the Week. We are starting the fourth quarter where the Huskies are trailing Hibriten 56-7. Hibriten does have the ball 1st and 10 from the 21. Around, hand it off up the middle, and he's still on his feet, and he's trying to break it. He's up to the 40, still on his feet to the 50, and finally taken down at about the 42-3-yard line.
Yeah, that's the starting fullback here. He's much of a man, and he just broke some tackles. And good job by Worley there, just to hang on for dear life and get him to the ground. He is one big dude. So just another big gain there by Hibriten. So just got to keep playing, and to go back on that last drive, good play call to change the play when they come up and play this bump and run, and the blitz was coming, but Hudler had somebody in his face, and you can't throw that ball off your back foot. That's what made him throw it short. So bad play there.
Quarterback keeper up the middle. Looks like they've got in another quarterback. Number 15, Mason Reynolds, their third-string junior quarterback in the game now for the Panthers.
Yeah, he's got some clean uniforms out there right now, so, and that's good. Them kids, they practice hard. One thing I did notice just looking at this Hibriten roster, they do have 22 seniors, so be interesting to see. Of course, good JV team last night. I'm sure they'll probably reload.
And a fumble on the field, and looks like Ashe County recovered.
Yep, got a fumble on the play here, and it looks like either Zach Bear or, the announcer said Zach Bear, but Harmon was there pretty close too. So Husky offense going to come back out, moved the ball great last time. Again, just another mistake, another interception. Just way too many. We're throwing too many interceptions. Of course, blitz, good face, but he's got to learn just to maybe take a sack right there.
So with 9:50 to go here in the fourth quarter, Huskies take over. Hudler in the gun, looks to throw, and throws it out to Peterson in the flats. He gets one block from Shepard and gets up to almost the 50-yard line.
Yeah, nice job there. Of course, they had everything covered downfield, so he goes out to his back. Shepard gets him a nice block out here, and Peterson with a nice run to pick up about 11 yards.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Huskies from the 50. 9:25 to go here in the fourth quarter. Hudler looks to throw once again. And he throws to an open area, and it's picked off once again. That is number 7 for Hibriten.
He did drop it, so they are
incomplete. Okay.
Incomplete pass, but of course it's an overthrow, but our receiver stopped running also, but you ain't going to get a whole lot deep on them right now because they got that daggone safety. He's playing 20, 25 yards off the ball. So right there's another one. We sort of might just need to bang that in front of the safety there. But anyway, he did drop it, so we got 2nd and 10 here.
2nd and 10 for the Huskies. 2 receivers to each side. Peterson in the backfield. And he gets it to Shepard on the shallow. He's got the first down and more up to the 35-yard line.
Nice job there again. They're playing it deep. Shepard comes open on the little shallow route. Picks up a nice 12, 15 yards after the catch. Just a nice play right there.
So it will be 1st and 10 from the 35 for the Huskies. Hudler in the gun. They're going to hurry to the line. Looks to throw. Trying to set up the screen. Gets it to Poe. Poe's at the 25, up to the 20.
The same play as last time, actually, just running a little shallow routes. Poe does a great job clearing, catching it. Offensive line give us time to throw it right there, and good job after the catch on picking up about 20 yards right there.
LaCroix comes in the game for the Huskies. It's with LaCroix and Peterson in the backfield. Poe, the boundary receiver. Shepard and Cold Iron to the field side. Butler looks to throw. He rolls out and gets it to Cold Iron, and Cold Iron turns it up and gets up to about the 12-yard line. Good pitch and catch on just another crossing route.
Yeah, just another crossing route. Got a little bit of pressure, not a whole lot of pressure, but he got out of the pocket there. Looked like he was going to run, but he kept his head downfield and hit Cold Iron for a nice 8-yard gain right there.
Second and 3 now for the Huskies. Ball on the 13-yard line. Looks to throw. He's going to the end zone. It's Branson Shepard. Touchdown, Huskies.
Nice play right there. Just run a little post route in there. Had two defenders back there. Hudler got it in the hole pretty good. Of course, threw it a little high, which you need to, because if he throws that ball a little low, his receiver done what he was supposed to do. He went in the air and got the football in the end zone. Just a great piece of catch by Hudler and Hudler and Branson Shepard right there.
Huskies rush on another lineman here for the PAT. Peterson on for the extra point. Low snap. Peterson's kick is good. So that brings it to 56-14 with 6:29 to go.
Yeah, just a good drive there by the Huskies. Of course, your Ashe County Ford drive summary. It took the Huskies 6 plays to go 80 yards, and it ended in a 15-yard touchdown pass from Luke Hudler to Branson Shepard. And Timothy Peterson added the extra point. That is your Ford drive summary. Your score now with 6:29 left in the fourth quarter. Hibriten Panthers 56, Ashe County 14. So we will have a kickoff here. Of course, Huskies will kick off to Hibriten here with 6:29 left. And right now they're, of course, getting water and stuff like that because it is a hot night down here.
We'll look at some other area scores. Wilkes Central is up on Surrey Central 28-0. East Wilkes is now up 21-12 over Forbush. Mount Airy still leads Elkin 35-0. Watauga is up 58-7 on Avery County. West Stokes is up 49-20 on Starmount. And looks like that'll do it for area scores. Peterson set to kick off for the Huskies. Huskies getting another player on the field here.
Carson Pilkington back deep to receive for your Panthers.
So it looks like they even have some substitutions in on their kickoff team.
They do, which are definitely different people back to receive.
And it's kicked toward the sideline, taking it about the 22-yard line. And he's up to the 30 and then upended right there.
Yeah, nice job on the coverage team. Short kick, and we've done a nice job getting down there and covering it. So let's see if this defense, I'm sure Hibriten's going to take their time here, of course, and just try to get this time off and get out of here with another win for them. But let's see if this defense can get a stop and maybe get this Offense back on the field for one more chance to see if they can gain a little confidence. Last drive should have given them a little confidence, and offense has played pretty well, but we just got to cut down on the turnovers and so on.
Looks like Reynolds is backing at quarterback for the Panthers.
Panther fans, be sure to travel to Sawmill.
And now they're going to take a timeout. They couldn't get the personnel right.
Yeah, he's trying to get some kids in the game here, so he's going to have to call a timeout here to, just to be a little organized and make sure they can do what they need to do.
Smart, next week the Huskies are back home against West Caldwell.
Yeah, against the West Caldwell team. I don't know if they had a game tonight, but this Hibriten team, of course, that's a big rivalry game. Beat them pretty good last week. So good thing is it'll be good to get back home. Of course, West Caldwell, they'll have some athletes, and we'll have to be ready to play again. Next Friday night it's not going to get a whole lot easier. So you just got to get prepared for them next week and see if you can pick up a win before you have your bye week and get into conference play.
Yeah, after the West Caldwell, they do have the bye. Then they get into conference play. I think they open up with Allegheny. Allegheny.
Yeah, we got to go to the Trojans for a first conference game, so that'll be a battle too.
1st and 10 from the 32. The Panthers under center. They fumble the snap and a flag. Illegal snap. False start. I think everybody went but the center.
I think so. Either the whole team was wrong or the center was wrong.
I'm gonna guess the center was wrong.
Yeah. So get a little bit of a break right there. Hibriten mistake, so that's going to put them 1st and 15.
1st and 15 from the 37 for the Panthers. 4:58 to go here in the fourth quarter. Huskies just trying to get out of here.
Panther fans, tonight after the game, the Blue Moose is open for your favorite Blue Moose beverages, cornhole, bonfire, and music. Meet us at the Moose after the game.
Reynolds under center. Turns around and hands it off to number 44.
Legal motion penalty or a legal shift here against Hibriten. Had two guys moving.
No, Isabel is your ball carrier.
So will be another penalty. Of course, he's got a lot of reserves in there right now, and it's just not going very good for a couple mistakes here on their first two snaps. But like you alluded to earlier, there's 4:15 and running, and I think, let's get the clock out of here and let's just get back up the mountain and try to get ready for next week.
Down to 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
Either way. I'm good.
And they pitch it out, and he just trips up. He's trying to read his blockers and just fell over his own feet.
Yeah, he did. The white line, as they say sometimes, just kidding here. White line sort of got up and got him there because it looked like he had a little bit of room if he would have made that good move and got to the outside, but he tried to make him move and just got tripped up there a little bit. So it's going to bring up 3rd and about 14 right here.
Third and 14, ball on the 29-yard line. And a lot of confusion there. He's going to be tackled.
Either the quarterback or the running back went the wrong way because Zach Bear about took that snap or took that handoff, but we can get a stop here. So, no, it's going to bring up 4th now. They're going to line up and punt. So we're going to send Elliott back to receive here. So we're going to get the ball back here with about 2:44 left. So, but the clock is still running. So get it back here and see, maybe stick another one in. Why not?
So as you mentioned, Zach Bear almost took that handoff. I think, we talked just a little bit here, and, he was our Dr. Pepper player to watch. I think we're going to give him the Dr. Pepper player of the game. He played a great Great game and a great punt. Great game on that defensive line.
He sure did. We spotlighted him, and he come out here and he played hard and done a good job. Like you said, he really played well up front. I keep saying it. The score's 56-14, but they played hard, and Zach is definitely deserving of the player of the game.
So with 2 minutes to go, Huskies offense comes back out one more time.
Please pull out your Marine Corps ticket. The winning ticket is 540-4639. 540-4639. Please report to the Marine Corps tent to claim your
Butler
prize.
in the gun, takes the snap, looks to throw on first down. He throws it across the middle to Reyna, and they're going to give him the reception. First down, Husky.
It did look like he had it till he hit the ground there, but they do give him the catch. Pickup of about 15. Nice throw, nice catch right there.
Butler in the gun once again, looks to throw across the middle, and he gets it out to Poe. And Poe makes one guy miss, and he's up to the 30 and up to about the 27-yard line.
Yeah, nice job on the out route. Just a timing pattern, pretty long throw, throwing it from this hash. Poe does a good job with his route, good throw, good catch, and he makes the guy miss, and he gets up the field and picks up some extra yardage.
48 seconds to go now here in the fourth quarter. Butler looks to throw as Hibriten runs the guy on it late. And he gets it to Worley at the 10. Worley down to the 6-yard line. Good job, Worley.
Yeah, there's another one of those seniors, a guy that has stuck around and played and keeps getting better, and he's getting some minutes this year. Just a nice route, nice catch and throw, and he turned that ball up the field and picked up 10 more yards, too.
Huskies trying to add a late touchdown, and now Hibriten's going to take a timeout, I believe.
17 seconds.
Only 17 seconds to go here.
I didn't realize there was just that least amount of time on the clock there. But anyway, it's running now, and we need to at least get a play off here. Hurry up. And the clock is running.
And they throw it to the end zone. Touchdown. Oh, he dropped it. I thought he had it.
That is just a flat-out drop. That's a great route, a great throw. And Poe don't drop many, but he just dropped that one. So game will come to an end.
So from Lenore, Hibriten goes on to win the night over Ashe County 56-14. For Mark Hudler, I'm Dusty Farmer. We'll see you next week on the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week.